Welcome, race fans, to the fourth race of the Hooters Downhill Cup Series here at the Phoenix Motor Speedway, also known as ISM Raceway. We're going to have an action-packed race here tonight at this 1 mile short track with a huge dog leg down the front straightaway. So let's get into your first group. Starting on pole, we have Corey LaJoie, Christopher Bell, Eric Jones, Kyle Larson, your front row. First lap is underway. Corey and Larson get a huge run. Larson's into the wall. He's going to come on third as Corey LaJoie takes first, and Larson takes a wild flip. Wow, watch the lick Larson takes here. Up into the air, into Jones. Jones having a pretty good run here so far, considering his miserable start to the season. Corey LaJoie, Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson. Eric Jones getting a big jump on the outside. He's going to clip the wall with the rear end, go spinning. Kyle Larson's going to take it, and Eric Jones goes for a wild ride after the finish line. Wow, just that outside wall being a huge factor. He just slid into it and almost lost his position to Kevin Harvick, who moves up to fifth. Larson, LaJoie, and Bell, your top three. Larson, big jump on the inside. Christopher Bell puts him in the wall. Christopher Bell, Corey LaJoie, and I think Eric Jones moves on to the final event. I think Larson misses it. Watch here. Larson into the wall, and Christopher Bell takes his first pole here and his first front row. And Group 2, Bubba Wallace, Chase Elliott, Todd Gillen, and Ty Gibbs, your front row. We're getting underway. Gibbs with a big jump. Is he going to hit that outside wall? No, he doesn't. Bubba hits the inside one. It's Danny Hamlin spinning into Danny Hamlin across the nose of the 10, I believe. Pretty calm up front, and former teammate Kyle Busch just bumped him into the 10 and spun. So Kyle Busch being very aggressive here to the start. Ty Gibbs, Gilliland, Elliott, your top three. Ty Gibbs getting a massive jump out of the gate. He's into the wall. Here comes Todd Gilliland to lead it, and Daniel Suarez is sideways. Wow, what a race so far. Gibbs hard into that wall, and looks like it's going to be Gilliland over Bubba Wallace. Actually, yes, it is. Ty Gibbs falls back to fourth. Here they come, final lap. The 23 and the 38. Big jump. The 38 is into the wall. Who's it going to be? Bubba Wallace or Ty Gibbs? Chase Elliott third. That's too close to call. Bubba puts Gilliland on the wall, and that's going to be Bubba Wallace, I think. Bubba Wallace, Ty Gibbs, Chase Elliott will advance. Starting on pole is Alex Bowman, Kaz Gralla, Austin Hill, and Brad Keselowski gets a big jump. He's into the wall. Here comes Austin Hill to lead that lap as Bowman spinning into Truex across the nose of Harrison Burton. Let's watch here. Brad, a big lick. So does Bowman. Bowman goes from pole to, I believe, fifth. Wow. That's a big fall as Kaz Gralla's up to second. Brad Keselowski to third. Here they come. Austin Hill into the wall. Kaz Gralla out front. Kaz Gralla's across the line, and Alex Bowman goes from pole to DNF in 2 laps. That is crazy. Bad run for him today. Unfortunate. As the 50 just put the 62 into the wall, Austin Hill falls back to fourth. Very unfortunate for him. Alex Bowman will DNF. Final lap of the stage. Kaz Gralla, big jump, into the wall. Brad Keselowski up front. Austin Hill spinning. It's going to be Brad, Kaz, and Truex, I believe. As the 62 goes spinning after contact with the wall and Truex, he falls back to 7th or 6th. Wow. Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr., and Brad K. Your 2 Penske cars, Austin Dillon and William Byron, with no help on the outside. He's going to go into the wall. Here comes Austin Dillon over Austin Hill as Blaney moved back from the pole. Wow. It's William Byron hard into the wall. Stenhouse being really aggressive, shoving the 42 and the 14 into the wall. Austin Dillon, Austin Cindric, and Ricky Stenhouse, your top 4. Pretty even start. Here comes Blaney on the outside. Austin Dillon in the wall. Austin Cindric sideways and up and over. As Noah Gragson up on the roof of the 14 of Chase Briscoe. Here we see big hit, bad push from the 24. Sends the 3 from first to, I believe, 4th. Yes. Last week's winner, Noah Gregson, the rookie, out. And 5th, and Austin Hill, no help. Here comes Cindric, Blaney, and Stenhouse, a very clean race, and I think it's going to be Stenhouse over Austin Dillon. Unfortunate for Dillon. He had a great car. Stenhouse just edges him out, and Noah Gregson comes in 7th. So, here are your Asphalt Warriors that will be going head-to-head for the win here at ISM or Phoenix. And who you got your money on? Put it in the comments. Make sure to like this video while you're at it. Here's your starting lineup. Bubba Wallace starting second. Actually, Christopher Bell on pole. As here we go. First of 5 laps. Who's going to win it? Austin Cindric slow. Into the wall. Brad Keselowski is going to take the win, and Eric Jones is going to DNF. Wow, Eric Jones is terrible luck this season. That's horrible. As Cindric basically helps the 6 and pushes them into the other cars there. Keselowski, Wallace, Cindric, your top 3. Brad gets a huge jump on the outside. He goes into the wall. Here comes Cindric. Ty Gibbs sideways. Austin Cindric wins it. There's a huge pileup in Stenhouse slow. I believe that was Blaney up and over. So Brad gets a massive push from Gibbs into the wall. And amazing finish there at the end. Only lap 2. Very aggressive here at Phoenix. Going into lap 3. Here we go. Austin Cindric, the Penske car, gets a huge run. He's under the wall. Martin Truex Jr. goes out to lead. Wow. What a lead change. Wow, where did he come from? He came from 3rd place. Got a massive push from Kaz Gralla, of all people, to get up and lead this lap. 2 to go now. I would not want to be Truex, considering the fact that we've had somebody go from pole to DNF. There he goes into the wall. Austin Cindric back out front. And Stenhouse slow again. Wow. Like I said, you don't want to be in the first lane. He goes right into that wall into his Toyota teammate. And Christopher Bell, look at that move. Squeezing past Brad Keselowski. That was very impressive. He moves up to 4th. That was a really smart move. As this is the final lap for the transfer. Who's going to get in? Truex in the wall. Truex, Bubba, Bell, and I think Kaz Gralla out of nowhere. And Brad Keselowski's going to DNF. And Chase Elliott barely makes it to the line. What a finish. That could have been a race-winning move for Christopher Bell as he moves on in 3rd. Truex puts Cindric into the wall, and Kaz barely noses out Ryan Blaney. Wow, what a race here from Phoenix. Not believing what I'm seeing. Martin Truex Jr., Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell, and Kaz Gralla as your bottom 2 that finished. Corey LaJoie and Chase Elliott. Who you got your money on? 3 Toyotas and a Chevy. Truex with a big start. Kaz Gralla into the wall. He's up in the air. Christopher Bell. Who is it? Was it Christopher Bell or Bubba Wallace? I don't know. Let's first watch as Kaz Gralla gets into the air, and it's going to be Christopher Bell taking it over Bubba Wallace. What a race. Christopher Bell's had a pretty bad start to the season so far. Thank you to everybody watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and congratulations to Christopher Bell and Oliver Fan 88. Catch you guys next time.